Welcome back to Capybara Go, and today we will talk about the heroes, brand, the new mechanics in the game. For us. For you, maybe if you're watching this in the future, it's not so new anymore. But I will clear up all the confusion here and help you to decide the best options for you and how you should proceed here. Also, wishing. Should you spend diamonds here or not? We will see. Because before we'll start the video, I would like to ask you to like and subscribe to help me to promote the video. I will be really grateful for that. Now, let's go into it. So basically, you will be able to equip 2 heroes here. That will help you in the combat. And also up to 4 brands that are also called insignias. And probably the name will change as we go because the names change all the time in this game. It's also called legacy skill over here, so don't mess the legacy with inheritance. The inheritance, which is in the elite tab, I know it's complicated, is a set of passive bonuses that you get. I made a dedicated video on that already, you probably seen that. If you haven't, you can take a look at that, it's in the playlist. And those inheritances focus on specific bonuses and can be activated one at a time. And they have nothing to do with the hero. So you can equip the different hero and different inheritance, which is called legacy here as well, that's why the confusion, but still get the effect of what you equip. So yeah, I have the ranger inheritance here, which is called legacy some way. That will give me the bonuses to my daggers, to my critical strikes and all that stuff. But in the hero, I can equip someone else instead of this hero and it will be okay, because the bonuses there will stay. So what do we have here? The only connection you have that once you unlock the inheritance, you will be able to equip the hero of that inheritance, of that legacy. They are right here. Here are 4 of them. And you can also upgrade the hero in the inheritance. That will improve the skill over here, I think. So this skill will improve as you improve the hero in the inheritance right here. So if I will be able to unlock the royal knight over here, we'll be able to get this skill for our knight over here for this guy. I think it will work like that, I'm not sure, but that's what you get from that menu. Now for the actual heroes. The heroes can be acquired in different ways, but mostly by wishing. That will cost you gems, and it's really hard to decide if you want to spend your gems on this now or on your equipment, which you still need quite a lot. And now you're torn between pulling this limited chest that costs you quite a lot and pulling the wishing for the heroes, which costs you even more, I think. Early on, I would advise you, if you don't have any heroes and you have them unlocked, to work on this, because the stat bonuses here will be really good. So the weapons, you have something at this point, right? But those bonuses, they will help you quite a lot. Take a look at that. This guy, you probably won't be able to pull him really fast, but that will give you 40% to your equipment stats for HP, attack, and defense, and also give some passive effects and the really good skills. So that's worth it. You can see the collection at the bottom. That's all the heroes that you can get, and other than 4 of them that are being acquired by improving your inheritance legacy thing, the rest of them can be pulled from the wishing, or there is another way. We have an event right now, and probably there will be more events that can give you rewards, the chests, and in the chest you get the chance to get the different heroes. So that's another way how you can get the heroes. Actually, we can get one right now and use it. Bam. And let's see what do we get here. YouTuber's luck. Let's go. Let's use one. Yes. S tier. Yeah, we get an S tier. That's really cool. Nice. Not the best hero, but stat bonuses are so strong that I will equip it anyway, and it will be worth it. So how do the heroes work? Kind of the same as the brands. They have the levels. The levels, they can be advanced basically to the different rarity. In order to advance them to the different rarity, you will need the books and fragments of the same hero that can be acquired by doing even more summons. Yeah, I know, expensive. Other than the inheritance heroes, those will need the books and the pact, elite pact scrolls, which are really expensive, so I'm not sure if it's worth it to upgrade them right now, because those will be better used to improve the inheritance skills. So I don't know if it's worth it or not, but if you want to main some of those, like I want to main this scout anyway, Probably you will need to do it at some point, but not right now because this option is still better because of those stat bonuses, so I'll go with that. At the epic rarity, the heroes will give you the additional skill, and all of those have different skills. So far, out of the S tier guys, the Knight of the End is really good for protection. It will allow your character to get additional shield every 7 turns. It can be activated as often as every 7 turns when you dip below 50% HP. It's really powerful, it will do damage to the enemies, and it will give you the stat bonuses, so it's really, really good. Another good option is the Judgment Reaper. This skill will allow you to do multiple attacks that will also use your attack effects. That means poison, freeze, whatever you have, that will be applied. This is just your basic attacks, but being done by the Reaper and a bit lower damage. It will trigger based on your attacks, combos, and counterattacks. So if you have really good combo and counterattack, that will be a really good damage source. Although I don't have him, so whatever. Dark Knight over here is not the best option because, well, it's just additional damage, and on legendary tier it might be a bit better when you have the dagger. I don't know what sword aura is, honestly. So that will just boost the damage, but it's not that often, so I'm not sure how useful is that. And then the succubus that we have right now is still not that great as well. So yeah, that's all for the S tier heroes. They are really hard to level up because you need their fragments to get them up, and if you're unlucky, you will be slowed down, so it's a bit pay to win option, but early on you might get lucky and you get them and you're good. So out of the non-S heroes, the good options are, other than S tier heroes, the notable good heroes here are Holy Statue, because starting on epic it will give you the shield every 6 turns. So that's actually a pretty decent bonus. So even at the epic rarity, it will be really useful. Another notable good hero is Pirate, because it gives the combo bonuses. So especially this one, the mythic one, after skill activation combo count +1 for 3 turns. But it's pretty expensive to level up as well, so I didn't work on it yet. The thing with the heroes that the first upgrade from rare to epic is costing only the fragments, but later on it will require books as well, that you might want to use on inheritance instead. So it's up to you to decide which do you want to go for. Other than that, feel free to upgrade them, and the passive bonuses are not applied when you don't equip them. So you will get all this stuff from the guys that are equipped. Everyone else will be just here waiting, doing nothing. Now let's go over the brands a little bit. The brands is kind of the same mechanics, but a bit simplified. Those guys usually don't have active skills other than the Sharp Rogue, which I really like because it throws additional dagger, and when it will be mythic, it will allow all daggers have chance to trigger Fire Wave as a Whisperer build with the daggers as a main damage source. This is really useful. But yeah, first let's go over the S tier. The Vulture is really good because it will allow you to get combo rate plus 10% straight away when you get him. That's really powerful, and then it will increase the max combo rate, and that really, really nice. If you can get it, you should. Even at legendary, it will already also add the combo count, so really nice. Stone Guardian is a good option as well because it will give you shield every basic attack. It says start with the basic attack shield, but actually every basic attack you will get the shield, which is, well, I mean, pretty nice, right? Next one is Phantom Assassin. It's really useful for the dagger builds because early on it doesn't do that much, but at mythic it will allow a dagger, sword, and Light Spear crit rate plus 10%, so it will add a lot to the dagger damage. Also, it gives global physical damage, which is a new stat, so I have no idea what it means. Probably dagger only, but I don't know. I guess those 3 skills are considered to be physical damage. So dagger, sword, aura, which is, I don't know. I haven't seen that skill ever, so it's probably combo. I don't know. Light Spear, that we know. So dagger and Light Spear, probably physical skills. Next one is Wise Archdemon. This dude will boost your lightning, ice, poison, and fire damage. And if you're using the lightning build, for example, that will be a really useful bonus for you. So that's 10%, 20%, and crit skill rate 15%. So that's a lot of extra DPS. If you're using the skill build, that's pretty much a good option that you can use. I wouldn't say it's essential, but it will help a lot. And the Undead Swordsman is good when you're using your basic attack as main source of damage, because it will not only increase the base attack global damage, which is the multiplier on top of everything, but will also give a 15% chance at mythic rarity for basic attack crits to become super critical, doubling the crit damage, which is like additional multiplier. If you have 500% crit damage, that will be 1000. So that's insane amount of damage bonus if you can get there. So those are the S tiers that are really good. Most non-S tiers are kind of depending on what do you need. Murloc have the combo over here, so getting those guys even with the epic rarity will allow you to get a skill at the start. Combo is always nice, so if you don't have any other options, that's a good guy to start with. And getting all those uncommon guys to the mythic is really useful as well, because you will get the second tier of that skill that improve the chance even more. Harpy here will give us lightning, Bone Club Golem will give us heavy strike, which is a critical for the main weapon, kind of okay for the Whisperer build, but it's not perfect. Slime can be used if you're facing enemies that recover health a lot, so it will just reduce their enemy healing. Other than that, I'm not sure if that's crazy useful. And Pirate Swordsman will allow Sword Splitter build to get additional Sword Aura. Oh, Sword Aura is this... That's Sword Chi. Why the hell game have such different name for everything? Sword Aura is Sword Chi, of course. So yeah, depending on your build, you can get different brand heroes with you. I just took the ones that are highest level for me right now. I don't have anyone crazy good here, so I don't have that many options. You will also unlock additional brand slots as you progress. I have only one unlocked right now, which is the 4th one, which will unlock after clearing chapter 81. Now that's what we have for the heroes and brands. Let's move on to wishing. Now, yeah, this is complex. Honestly, I would advise spending your money here, your gems here, if you are not great, but at least okay with your gear. I'm okay with my gear right now. In order to get to the next step, I will have to spend a lot. So I decided to do some wishing, and I've spent a lot. But I've managed to get something cool here. The chances of getting high tier stuff is really low, so yeah, as you can see here, they are like really low. And there is a guaranteed overall rate, so I guess there is some pity mechanics here. I can't really say, there is no description. The main pity mechanics that I can see here, that you can collect hats after you collect those magic balls for the bonus draw, and we'll get to that in a second. And basically, you don't select the additional reward, you can select the hats that you can use to roll the grand prize. And here, you have the options of getting one of those, what's that, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here you get a chance of getting one of the S tier stuff, either heroes or brands. So let's see what do we get for rolling it. I hope there is no option to get nothing. We get additional succubus. Okay. I don't mind, we can upgrade here. So basically, yeah, you would only like to draw 10 times. Don't draw 1 time for gems ever. You can draw 1 time if you have the tickets that can be obtained using the events and some other means, I guess, later on in the game, because otherwise we will be running out of resources pretty fast. But yeah, you would like to draw 10 using gems because it's way cheaper. So let's do that. Yes, okay. And here we will get the RNG stuff. I got lucky with the Elite Pact, and those are the bonus draws. And here, you would like to select the right option only if you really need that. This is not what I need, so I will get the magic hat instead. And that's how you will collect extra magic hats that you can use to guarantee an S tier. Like Rogue here, Flame Dagger. I kind of like that, and I want to max it out, so I will go for the Rogue. Also, we can go for the magic hats and get additional S tier. So I don't know what would you like here. It's based on what do you need the most. Like magic hats will allow you to get more S tier, so this is more end game stuff. If you want more instant results, you can always go and pull something like this. I already have it at the epic, so I don't care. I need it at the mythic right now, which will cost a lot, so I think I'll get there eventually, so I'll go for the magic hats instead. Let's keep the animation so we can get that faster. Okay. Now this one is even worse. I think depending on the rarity, you will get more or less of those hats. And the amount of hats you get, yeah, we get way less chances here. There we go, we got an additional pool and we get more of those. And the magic hats number amount is based on, I don't know what exactly, but when you get, I guess, on the rarity of the stuff you get here. So we get an epic goblin warrior here straight away, which we might get, which we don't need, so we'll get hats instead. All right, and we don't have any more gems, but we almost finished another magic hat to get additional S tier, which is pretty cool, I think. So now we can advance the Succubus. I wonder, Gust Book. Okay, that will be expensive, but we will get the magic mark, increasing damage from burn and poison by 40%, which might work with the dagger build a bit, and also when we advance it, bam, we'll get higher equipment stats, so that's nice. And wow, that's epic +1, so we get epic +1, +2, +3, and then legendary. This is complex. We could upgrade it more, that's pretty cool, but we need more books. As for the brand, we got enough copies of the slimes. Let's advance those guys and equip them because they are epic right now. So it's better than any of those fellas, and that will give us more stats. And honestly, guys, at first you should focus on the stats here. Those equipment stat bonuses are very powerful. This one, I mean, it's not crazy useful, but might be handy, who knows. And on top of everything, prioritize the rarity. Those stat bonuses will help you a lot. So yeah, I guess now you know what are the good heroes that you want to pick, what are the good brands, how you can get them, and if you should spend diamonds here. I'm not really sure about the diamonds part, guys, because it's each to his own. I will spend them here for a while because my equipment is on par with competition. I'm okay with that, and I know that this can push me forward. If I'll get lucky with, for example, the Vulture, that will be so cool because that dude will allow us to get combo rate, and if we'll be able to upgrade, that's one additional combo. Why the hell not? So yeah, let me know if you have any extra tips for heroes, brands, legacies, and wishing. My god, the names here are so inconsistent. I try to explain it to best of my skill to you. I hope it was useful. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. All that will help to promote the video in YouTube algorithm. Check out the video description for the playlist for more videos, wiki where we have the text version of the guide and you can see everything there. It's more convenient. And also join the Discord to see the notifications of the new videos and live streams, since I started live streaming again recently. You don't want to miss that. If you're here, you probably like my content, so see you there. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. It's been Stan Kosh. Have a good one. Bye.